Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. On today's video we'll be showing more of our 2025 haying season. This is second cutting, and in our region this isn't really called hay. Being a second cut, it's termed rowing, although it is actually just a second cut. We're mowing today with our Massey Ferguson 4707 and our Kuhn PZ170 drum mower. And we've had this mower actually for 15 years and find it works pretty good, particularly on crops that might be lodged or blown over tight to the ground. We bought it to go with the Massey 165 tractor that we were using at that time. This tractor could handle a much bigger mower, but given our limited acreage and the fact that this one still works, we stick with it. So in this case, I'm doing the mowing. Sometimes Betsy does, but it's really desirable to be in the cab tractor, particularly on a hot day. As you can see, we do have a few high spots that have surfaced. Generally, this is not a problem and the field's pretty smooth. Our field's about 10 acres, and we mow it in sections because we usually have an issue with drying window. And in order to get it dry in good time and not get rained on, we don't do it all at once. You may be able to see in the distance we have some supervision on site today. Our Bernese mountain dog Sally is making sure we're doing everything right. I guess she approves. She didn't call a halt. So to help it dry, we ted our crop, which is to fluff it up. And we're using our old Massey 255 tractor to run our Kuhn Haybob 300. That machine converts and does both tedding, and then we'll rake the hay also when we're ready for raking. Just flip the tines and adjust the crop deflectors, and away you go. As you can see, the mower leaves the hay in windrows, so tedding spreads those out, fluffs it up so that it can dry more quickly. We prefer to use the 255 for these jobs as it uses less fuel, but it's not nearly as comfortable as the operator would be in the air-conditioned cab of the 4707. Once we've tedded the rowan and it's had a chance to dry, we can rake it into windrows for baling. This is also done with the Massey 255 and the Kuhn hay bob. Soon we'll be cutting the other half of the field and hope to get our Suffolk Punch horses involved in the raking. You may also notice in the video that some spots on the field the crop looks pretty thick and robust, and in fact it is, but most of this section turned out to be sparse, and that's because of dry conditions that we've had in the middle of the summer that have held back the growth of the crop. Time to start the baling. We still have more windrows to make, but we can chase each other around the field on our red tractors. If you watched our earlier hay video, you might notice that this is a different baler. We got a New Holland RF450 baler. It's our first experience with a fixed chamber baler, and I can tell you the 5-foot bales seem much larger, especially on our Vermeer wrapper. Our original plan was to wrap these bales and not worry about getting them terribly dry, but we did have some difficulty getting set up on the new baler, so by the time we got to it, it was in fact quite dry. Either way, good feed for the cattle. We didn't get any footage of the bales actually coming out of the new machine, but we made 4 and are very happy. Certainly an upgrade from our old one. Quality seems good, but with only 4 bales, the quantity leaves a little bit to be desired. We used our Vermeer wrapper to wrap the bales, so now they're ready for winter, and we don't need barn space to store them. Thanks again for watching, and for those who have chosen to subscribe, we appreciate it very much, and we'll see you again soon.